Hello, sexy people, and anyone else who is watching this vlog. As you can probably hear, it is a very, very, very windy day. Uh, anyway, so what have you guys been doing? I'm just here in the park. It's actually really beautiful, and then I'm gonna go walking because I realized that actually that I've been jogging a little bit too much, I guess, where I sometimes I think I'm putting my heart at very big risk because I'm demanding way too much out of it. And sometimes, for example, I jog like 7 kilometers from 5 kilometers, and that's way, way too fast for me. And it's not, it should be a gradual thing, not just a sudden thing. And that's why I've just noticed a few things, especially during my day-to-day life, where I've noticed that, for example, my heart would feel funny, or I thought sometimes I would, I don't know if it's real, but I would get a heart attack. But that would never happen, but it's still a good thing to note, I guess. And I'm just gonna walk today. I'm not really gonna do a lot of things because I don't really want to take it really slow. I really don't want to push my heart up to its limit, because sometimes I do push my heart to its limit because sometimes I'm so tired, but I still keep on going. And I think that's the really bad thing, is that I keep on going and going and going, demanding so much from my heart. Anyway, oh, it's so beautiful today, and I'm just gonna go walking around. It's like so peaceful. But one thing in Berlin that you have to watch out for is all of the dog poo. There's way too much. I mean, I'm so tempted to just run this, but I don't want to run. But there's also lots of poo you need to watch out for. But overall, it's a really, really beautiful place. There's lots of nature. It's Berlin in general. It's a very open city as well, so you can be pretty sure that's gonna be a very enjoyable experience. Let's go here. Oh snap, look at this. Oh snap. My worst fear is that I'm just gonna suddenly, I'm just suddenly gonna drop my phone or into this lake. Oh snap, okay, I almost tripped. But isn't it beautiful? It's like a little duck. Hi little duck. Hello. Yeah, I guess so, whatever. They did produce ducklings, which is really cool, right? And I'll just go explore in this, how do you call that, in this woods. You also have to be careful because there's some, how do you call it, poison ivy. And some very naughty people that leave very, very naughty things here. But, oh, it's just so peaceful. Just very, very peaceful, man. There's like this little hiking trail that you can go up to. Oh, there are these so many rock things that's gonna make it very hard to climb up. Oh, but I finally did. Anyway, just continuing my trail, and then I'm gonna go. Maybe I might just jog a little bit later, but right now I don't want to. Because the thing is, with general fitness and with general health, you can't just do one thing every single day. You have to mix it up a little bit, or else your body will be trained just for that one thing. And you won't be prepared for any other things. Like for example, I try to mix it up with yoga. What else? Ooh, let's go here. Try to mix it up with yoga. What else? With walking, with stretching, to increase my general fitness. I think maybe I should really start more with the strength fitness as well, because maybe some push-ups or something, because I don't want, like my lower body be completely fine, it's really fit, but my upper body, I don't have any upper body strength. I have lower body strength. It's really easy because that's the most thing that you use, but overall not a lot of things. Oh, it's just like a really cool path. It's like some, should I explore there? Should I? Maybe not. Let's whatever. Let's just go in there. My fear is that I'm gonna see some. I'll just come here. Okay, let's just go here. Well, let's just continue this road. I've been here before. The reason I didn't continue there is because I think there's someone that lives there who's kind of creepy. I'll just continue. And then let's just, I just noticed the lighting. I think it would be better if I go this way, but I guess so. But if you look at this, it's really beautiful. Oh, look. Little ducklings, they just had a birth. They just noticed me and they just left. Anyway, I'm continuing this trek. I hope I don't see any dog poo. Yeah, anyway. I want to talk about something and it might take a long time, but whatever. It is my experiences in Berlin. Oh, where can I sit down? With lots of good lighting. I think that's not safe. You know what? It's so hard because if you step in the wrong spot, you can be terrible. Oh, okay, this looks safe. Anyway, how should I start? Well, when I first came to Berlin, it was actually a very not terrifying, but it's a very interesting experience because when I first came here, I was so scared. It was halfway around the world. I used to live in Japan, as some of you might know. But overall, it was a very scary experience because I didn't know German. A lot of people were very hostile, I guess you could say, with foreigners, especially because in Berlin there's a lot of foreigners. Lots of people are migrating here. Lots of people are doing so many things here and moving here, and there's barely any jobs. And I think that's why a lot of people are really mad. But my mom is in the embassy, so that's why I really don't have to worry about that. I think I still remember the very first time I came here. I couldn't pronounce anything. Like my street is like the Straße. That's what street is in German. I didn't know how to say that, and I thought it was like Strasse or something like that. But I still remember the very first time I came here, and especially in school, it was very, very hard because I didn't know anybody there, and everyone was so hostile. No one was friendly. Because usually in my school, this is a horrible background, but whatever. Just a little thing there. I'm getting easily distracted. Anyway, especially in my school, a lot of people, they're not very friendly, and they really didn't say anything to me. I mean, like, there's only a few people that like, oh hi, or like, are you lost? Do you want any help? And there's only one person that I think I was friendly to, and that was Zoe. Everyone else like shunned me, like, okay, he's a new kid, like leave him be, and if they talk to us, then yeah, sure. But I think everyone else, they didn't want to talk because I realized their class has been intact for so long, and they don't want to talk to anybody else, and they just wanted to keep their own little group and nothing else. A lot of them, I think like at that time it was like 70% of my classes were in German. No, I think it was like 50 or 60, I guess. And it was very, very hard because I didn't understand a lot of things, and I was so embarrassed to ask them to translate because a lot of people, they already understood exactly what the teacher was trying to say, and I was the only one that didn't know. So of course it was a very horrible, almost traumatic experience because it was the one place where I just went in a new country. I have to learn this language. I'm in a new school. No one wants to talk to me. And I didn't feel depressed, but I just felt so angry. And I was so angry with my mom because of this. But the second day was not much better. I was still so lost. The first week was still a nightmare. And as weeks got by, I got more comfortable. But I was still not very comfortable because there are these idiots in my grade at that time that seriously, they have serious problems. If you guys are watching this, the ones in 10th grade or 9th grade at that time, I'm not gonna name any names, but you guys know who you are. You are dicks. I'm so sorry if I have to say those words, or if anyone from my family says these, but they made my 9th grade a living hell. They were annoying. I mean, like, They have insecurities. They don't know what they want in life. They aren't gonna successful in life. They fail everything in life. And yet they want to put all of that on me because they don't know what to do with their lives. You know what you are. You're the ones that are very immature, the ones that don't know what to do, and think that just calling my name out or annoying me is going to help your case. In reality, you're not gonna go anywhere in life, and I'm gonna go anywhere in life. I'm not gonna see you next year because you're gonna fucking fail in IB or Abitur. I mean, I don't even think you're gonna go to Abitur or whatever. I mean, this is one of my rants, but yeah, still. I mean, like, as soon as I got to 10th grade, they were not in my classes anymore. I didn't associate with them, but they still lingered on. I mean, I don't know what their problem is. I know that they have problems with their family. They have insecurities. For example, a lot of them, they've been shunned, they've been bullied when they're younger. Even now, they either have very horrible family situations. They're either very poor or lack money, and that's why, because they're in a rut, they want to make other people feel like they are horrible. And I think that's not right at all, because they should be more careful. They should be more considerate of exactly who they're talking to. Oh, it's maybe a little raining inside, or yeah, it's really beautiful, right? Like, you see how it's like reflecting, but yeah. But even today on, I've learned a lot from my experiences in my school. I mean, like, I have to think a little bit back of when I was in Japan, how people thought about relationships and anything. You just have to be very independent, because before you have to rely on so many people to keep you afloat. But I had to learn all that. I had to ask everything. I had to translate everything. And it has made me a better person, but there are still people in my class even today that they still have some problems. I guess I wouldn't name any names, but they still have some personal problems. Like, they get very irritated easily. People have been bullied them. Because I have this one person, maybe friend, I guess, who would constantly criticize me for doing anything whenever I would be, for example, eating a coffee or drinking a coffee or using a napkin, or just, I don't know, ripping out some grass. She would like, Neil, can you stop? She would be like, Neil, can you stop destroying everything? Why do you always have to do this? Why do you always do that? I think whenever someone criticizes you, or whenever someone says something bad to you, it's because they have their own insecurities and the fact that they cannot handle it themselves. For example, this person, she keeps on talking to me. She acts like my friend, but as soon as she finds something to criticize from anybody, she will go for it. She will destroy you, which I really hate. I mean, like, she's a great person, but she's not at the same time. I think that's very, very important. I mean, this video is going about rants and going about how about life and everything. I'm not gonna edit this at all. Maybe tomorrow's video after my first school day vlog, I will, but I'm not gonna edit this. There's like a little duck there, and there's another duck there. But overall, yeah, just taking this day to relax, just to not do anything, and I was just ranting a little. But it's very important that you're not reliant on almost nobody for help, or anybody, because at the end you're the only person you have. And if other people, they're gonna just go for someone else who's better than you, or someone they care more about, and that's the problem, I think. Wait, let me get back to you when I think of something to talk about. Oh yeah, one other thing about living in Berlin is that it's really easy to find people speaking English. And that's why, if you really want true German authentic life, don't come to Berlin. I mean, it's a good place. There's lots of history, World War II, the Berlin Wall. You can know about the mentality of the world at that time, especially in this very multicultural city. But if you want true German, like the true bratwurst, I mean, I should make this a thumbnail. I think you should really go, for example, to Brandenburg, or Hamburg or Cologne. All of those are very, very authentic cities, and it's very hard to find the people that do speak English there. So I guess so. But if you're an expat, someone that wants to work in Berlin, then yeah, it is. If you know multiple languages, and English is your main language, but you know multiple languages, and if you did learn German in here, it would be really good help as well to find a job, because there are lots of people immigrating here. Germany is the number one economy in Europe, so a lot of people will try to move here. For example, a lot of Turkish people, a lot of gypsies. It's very prevalent in here. There's lots of beggars. A lot of people, they feel very uncomfortable, including me, when they go up to me and they keep on asking and begging for money, because I feel very uncomfortable where I think they're just gonna steal my stuff. They're trying to pickpocket me, and I don't want to live in a world where I have to be constant place where I constantly be having to worry that. That's why I'm against them immigrating here. But at the same time, people really have to realize, and I realized, that they're not living here like for like fun of it. They're living here because they have to. They would rather live in a place in a city where it's relatively safe. There's lots of police presence. Oh, it's so relaxing. Lots of police presence, and they can get a lot of benefits as well. I mean, lots of people, they do come here for the benefits, but still, a lot of people, they don't have any other choice but to come here, and that's a lot of people have to realize, is that they're not coming here because they're vacationing and just want to live off a lot of people. I mean, a lot of people do, but overall, people should be more considerate towards immigration and stuff. Oh, I'm just gonna continue this stupid path up this hill. I'm not gonna continue any more path. God, always counterbalance. Always be careful. There's lots of poisonous plants as well. Anything with hairs or spikes on them, you should very much avoid. Ah, God. You should very, very, very much avoid. Where the hell am I? Oh yeah. It's a very interesting place to live in Berlin. This is gonna be my longest vlog, but it's gonna take a long time to upload this. I'll just walk the rest of the way. Maybe I'll just listen to music or something. I'll put the usual stuff in the thing below, and then I shall see you tomorrow.